That's okay. And we'll start with, you're a bit pixelated, Matt. I'm losing you.
Is that any better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
And we'll just get that going. So while we're just waiting, because it's a little bit of a lag on starting it's a new webinar program, but it's just, there it is. And we're all ready to go. Everybody can see it. Thumbs up. Great. Okay. So thank you for coming. And I hope you enjoy the webinar and we'll get through it. This is a great picture of how you can put a plant in a base oil and you can sort of macerate it to use it as culinary in your food, because if you were going to use it as an essential oil, it looks beautiful, but you wouldn't put it in a clear glass jar, just to make a comment. But it's a beautiful picture. Okay, so today I'm going to tell a bit about my story, and then I'm going to walk you through how the aroma, how it feels. You're going to be able to smell it and experience some of the emotions and memories tied to it, because it's an activator. I use it as an activator. And an intro into how the aroma works from a TCM perspective. So the traditional Chinese medicine and philosophy perspective, and how the elements and it works on the physical body. And I'm going to do a little bit later, after talking a little bit about it, we're going to do a breathing exercise. That might be near the beginning actually, but I might have just written it around the wrong way. And then you get to experience the plants and smell them. And so then it has an overview of what each element from the TCM perspective. So fire, earth, metal, water, wood. And there's some of the smells that you could use. And then we're going to chat about the experience, and then we're going to discuss about how the central nervous system works. I thought we'd do that after. I thought we'd just play with it more. So whether we use essential oils, flowers, herbs, teas, or spices, or a plant, it has a smell, and the smell is what we're using, okay? And so tea can have beautiful aroma and smells with rose petals in, and your spices have great smells. So when you're cooking, all those things are therapeutic to you. And there is color within the essential oils, the chakra system, because the colors reflect those. And it also works with the TCM and the elements, the meridians. And with TCM in the holographics, the chakra system is slightly different. So it has all levels to work with: physical, chemical, emotional, and esoteric levels. And it works on multiple layers. And so the chakras and the auras communicate through the central nervous system and the electromagnetic fields, and we're using the vibration and the smell and the oil itself. And gem and flower essences have a similar purpose in how they work in the body. And now we're going to go to our smells. So these are all the ones that we have for fire. So if pick up one that you have. So ginger is quite a distinctive smell, but if you don't have ginger there, that's fine. I'm going to go to this one. Okay, so when we go to ginger, it's self-confidence, determination, initiates stamina and procrastination. So when you smell that, sometimes you don't feel you don't feel those emotions, but you might feel something, an activation of something from the past that you don't like about the smell of ginger. And that's because one of those emotions then is out of whack. And then by figuring out where the energy is stuck on the body, it could be in the muscles. So you could be doing a massage around the fire element muscles to try and help alleviate it. When you go to jasmine, jasmine is about living in the now and your passions. So not being stuck in the past, and it's very sensual smell. It's charismatic and it helps to defeat pessimism. Okay, lavender is nurturing. It's like having a sanctuary to go to. Now, there are people that hate lavender, and I know someone that stepped on a dead bee and got stung in a field of lavender and then hates the smell of lavender. If they ever want to lose the lavender issue, it's easy to get rid of that trauma. And it's very calming. It's a cool energy as well as the fire. It's got cooling properties. Even though it's a fire element, you can have yin and yang, and it's a yin energy. There is not too many yin oils, female oils, cooling oils in the essential oils. A lot of them are yang, which are warming. You've got lemon balm, Melissa, which is a great smell. It's the elixir of life, but it's also really good for grief and guilt and anger. It sort of softens the anger and helps you cope with the grief. Lemon is really good for your brain, and it helps cleanse your mind, gives you a bit more clarity, uplifts it, and gives you trust in people. Mandarin. So smell those ones that you've got in front of you as we go along. If you've got them, smell them. So you can see if there's anything that pops up for you. And if there is, you can raise a hand on there, or you can raise your hand like this, and you can ask a question if you need to. So you should be smelling them so you can close your eyes and then see if you get any feelings, sensations, hot, cold on the body, tingling, energy anywhere really. So they're all the list. Has anyone got mandarin? Yes, no? Neroli?
No.
Sorry, yes? No? Just up. If you've got it, put your hand up and it's easy. Patchouli? Rose? Rosemary? Spikenard? Tea tree? Ylang ylang? Ylang ylang? Okay, fantastic. Ylang ylang is a beautiful, strong, sensual flower, and if you smell it, go to smell it now. It gives you peace, tranquility, and softens softens the frustration. It's a sensual smell. Close your eyes and smell it and see if it is giving you a negative, if you don't like the smell or if you like the smell. I'm going to do, it's very strong. The best way is to just do this past your nose, because as you move it, you can smell it. Positive or negative?
Positive.
Good. Okay, then that's not an issue. If you can tolerate peppermint tea,
Yeah.
you could actually drink peppermint tea to sort of ease yourself into it.
Okay.
I mean, one amazing thing with lemon, the polish, I was taught by a Polish friend of mine. It is, we're going to have Polish tea. So what they do, they either get half a lime, split it in half again, so you quarter it, and then you literally squeeze the thing, or lemon, and it's just black tea with lemon, and it really is an amazing kick as a boost. Even that, but again, too, it's a little bit strong. You got to be careful again. Less.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the whole thing is you just don't have to have a black tea or a green tea. You can take the dried orange. So this has actually got the orange rind and the pieces and everything. And if you put it in the tea, from the rind itself, you're actually getting the essential oil in a very minute quantity. And so that is also therapeutic. So by using the skin and putting it in the tea, so Matt, if you wanted more memory stuff, you can actually slice it. You get part of the rind and part of the lemon and put it into the black tea or the green tea.
Yeah, nice.
And then that's going to help with your memory and uplift you. Yeah. So those sorts of things can really happen. So this is a good way to use it in a very easy form, just from everyday use, without having to go to the expense